welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM. These are my adventurers. When last we left, the children of Neverwinter had gone to burn down one of the walls, and the Templars had taken offense at that and decided to send some squads to try and stop them. Silly Templars. They were pounding on the fighters a little bit, but everyone else appears to be in good health and good order. Top of the round, we have Finnan. And Finnan is going to... He has a decision to make. He can either rush in and use the Saber of Speed, which will give him a bonus action attack, or he can shoot and bonus action hide.
So if he disengages, then will they get an attack on him, or will he stay out there and...
If he sits there with the Saber and uses his second attack, he's a sitting duck for the next attack.
I think he should hide. That's my...
Alright.
We would like him to be fully functional.
It's 159 hit points.
It's what?
He has 159 hit points.
Okay.
Just saying. He's not squishy anymore, but I get your point.
Yeah.
He will shoot the crossbow.
I always think of him as a little squishy, but...
He's tiny, but
yeah.
he's less...
He is very formidable.
He's less
For his
squishy
size,
than...
he's incredibly formidable.
Yes. Alright. Just wait until I get a halfling barbarian running around here, or better yet, a gnome barbarian. Those guys get D12 for their hit points.
I think that's strong.
They're barbarians. It's the barbarian class that gives you D12,
not
not
the
the gnome.
gnome.
No. You just put the barbarian class on top of anyone else, and then whoever it is gets a D12. Yeah.
What was that?
Uh-huh. His specialty would be kneecaps.
Being what?
Kneecaps.
The gnome barbarian's specialty would be kneecaps. So Finnan is going to fire. Yes, that's the point.
I don't like a recap hit.
Well, then don't get on his backside. Waka waka. Okay,
What do we
thank
have?
you.
What do we have?
Natural 20. First roll of the night. Natural 20. This is a good omen.
Okay, good night.
If I believed in that. Nothing happens with it, unfortunately, but whatever. Yeah, let's do this. Excuse me. That is the wrong dice, sir. Oh, that's Simon's breath weapon.
Wow, I love that sound. What a great start.
Oh yeah. And because he hid the last round, I can only assume, somewhere, this is a critical hit.
He's hidden every time he has
okay.
done something.
7, 15,
He kind of turns sideways and disappears.
more or less. Or he's a halfling, so
hide
he can
behind.
literally hide behind a creature that is one size larger than him.
Right.
There's dimensionally, I'm not here.
More or less. Well, that's when he rolls a natural 20 on his stealth check.
Yeah.
He just kind of turns sideways in midair and just vanishes from the fabric of reality. 8, 15, 22, 25, 29. $37, 44, 54, 63, 75. And the Templar has to make a DC 19, I believe, Constitutional saving throw. It's efficiency. It's been too long. Missed you.
Who am I going to be... Who do we have that we're fighting against? So, and where are they? I'm sorry. I just...
19.
Well, an inscrutable face, I must say.
Oh, it looks pretty screwed.
And what am I scrooting?
Ooh, that's not going to this conversation.
It's a good use of the letter T.
Okay. As a fail.
Was it a critical fail?
No, that doesn't have to be. Because on a fail against Death Strike, the damage is doubled. So we take 75. We add 8 for 83. And we double that for 166 points of damage. I love this game. Not you.
Right.
Hmm?
Was that a death? I mean, was that another one that bites the dust?
I'm looking, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
cautiously optimistic here that yes.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, he's dead.
Good. Oh. Wow. Wow.
And Finnan is going to use part of his movement to shuffle around until he's somewhere a little more subtle. Goodness for reliable talent. That's a 27. It's a high. Which we already established. Is
What did you lose?
I lost the dice bag.
Oh my gosh, that's big.
Well, it's black velvet sitting against black plastic.
Ooh.
So I reached down, I put my hand on the plastic binder,
Oh, look at
and
that.
there's velvet sitting there.
Thank goodness.
So that's a 27, which we pretty much established can't be seen by these
right,
guys.
right.
I think if he just walked out into the middle of the field and rolled the 27, he would not be able
Yeah, the
to
maximum
see.
these guys can get does not exceed 27.
Right.
So, you were saying something when I was trying
I'm curious. I want to, I don't want to get to my turn
Uh-huh.
and not have any plans made so that it delays you. And
Okay.
I don't know who I need to attack and where. I would think.
Need is such a strong word.
Well, who I should attack.
There's 2 squads of Templars that are probably within 100 feet of you at this point. Maybe 200 max. No, they're within 100. They're both within 100 feet of you at this point. So the first group is locked in combat. The second group is probably, I think we established it as somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 feet behind them,
Right.
the previous group.
Okay, so the ones that are locked in combat are fighting with
Victor, Lisbeth, Edra, and whatever, I think 1 or 2 squads of Leyland defenders that came up to help us.
So
let
since
me
it's
check here.
a squad, I've got to be.
No, he's withdrawn. There's 1 guy there. They are. I think there's only like 1 guy in actual melee, and the rest are using their missile weapons.
Yes, I think that seems familiar.
So we've got 5 people that I would have to craft around.
Depending on where you put it, yeah.
But I mean, to be absolutely safe, I don't have. Sometimes the place
Well, no.
of maximum
No,
damage.
you don't have to sculpt around yourself because you're far enough back. You don't have to sculpt around Finnan because he's maximum of.
Oh, okay.
He's probably 30 to 60 feet away from the guys that he's shooting at because he's got an 80-foot non-disadvantaged range with his crossbow.
So I've got 1 villager and
Victor and Lisbeth.
this
and
group.
Edra, so 4.
Yeah, so I've got 4 instead of 5. That just means that I've got to have at least a 4 or a 5 when I'm shooting at them.
Now with that, the villager and Edra are kind of on this side of the battle. Victor and Elizabeth are kind of stuck in the middle, but there's thick Templars over this way.
Yeah, I just need to. I don't have.
It is going to destroy me.
What?
I said the internet is going to destroy me.
What just happened?
Please do not put any fan art of thick Templars out on the internet, please.
Any what?
Fan art of thick Templars. I meant to say the area over here is thick with Templars, but I dropped the with.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, well, they're easier to hit.
Disadvantage. Sorry. Edry, you're up. Round 2, you're on deck.
So since they are going to be casting spells and whatnot,
Not this time.
not this time. Okay.
They are just mace swingers for now.
Okay.
When we meet them again,
Okay.
I will prep the encounter stat blocks with spell slots, but this time I don't feel like putting together a bunch of spell slots for these guys.
Oh, gotcha.
Or keeping track of it
Makes
right
sense.
now.
So, okay.
But I'm probably not going to be dealing with quite so many at a time in the future necessarily, depending on how we do that. But
Okay, well, my spiritual weapon was cast already, and
Yes.
I'm going to attack with it. And I'm going to probably do the group that is, I think I'm going to do the group that is coming our, I think my recollection is it was out there to get them to begin with, that I cast it for them. I don't have that written down, but that's
your
what...
call, honestly. At this point, we've been far enough. We've been away long enough, and I didn't take proper battle
I
notes before
didn't
we
write
closed
those
down.
notes down.
So
Okay.
pretty free for all at this point.
Okay, well, I'm going to act as if that was what happened, because that's kind of what my brain says happened. So 17 plus 12 is 29.
No. No, that'll hit.
Oh, you froze me, man. You had me frozen. I'm like, oh, come
You've
on.
been hitting them with less than that.
Well, not only that, but like something has been added to the fray there that I didn't know about.
No, that specific one that you hit didn't get hit for some strange and inexplicable reason that will totally not come back to haunt you later. No, you can't.
I saw real the other day that the note taker wasn't there,
16 damage.
All right.
and no one knew it had happened before.
Yeah. So it's 16.
Yep.
He's
and
dead.
Then, he's what?
He's dead.
Yay! Oh, that's correct.
And that was with the spiritual
Yeah,
weapon,
This
right?
was spiritual weapon. I got a knock mark.
And since that's an existent spell, you can now cast a spell, or you may pummel in melee should you so desire. How are you looking for hit points?
I'm not. I don't need. I'm good. I've got 0.
I'm thinking of your blood fury.
I don't need that yet.
That's why I
Right.
asked.
Right. I've got my note. to
Anytime
myself.
you're in melee combat, I'm going to ask you about your hit points, so that if you're like, oh, I'm looking rough, oh,
Yeah.
I need help, then I can be like, well, you have blood fury.
Right. So what my note from last time was I got my blood fury things and everything written down. It's only if I'm wounded.
Yes.
So I
Because
just
that doesn't really, like, it's not like you don't need, or it would be fun to hit someone and just pummel them with necrotic damage. It's just that the fact that you can get back
that's it.
hit points from it,
Yeah.
to me feels somewhere between stupid and wasteful to burn charges of something like that
Right.
when you can't fully take advantage of every aspect of its use.
I agree because it sort of feels, although it's not necessarily designed that way, that it's a healing thing, and so I would not.
It's-
I would no sooner drink a healing potion now.
It feels a bit like taking a healing
Yeah,
potion.
and it just doesn't make any sense.
It was probably designed with barbarians in mind, to give them that sort of thing. But since you took it, there's no harm in you using it.
Okay, all right.
It was probably designed by whoever created it to be like, oh, let's give barbarians something to boost them a little bit when they come smashing into things and they're
Right.
out there tanking everything and the dragon is chewing on them and they're like, whack! And they actually hit him. Be nice to not have the cleric be like, I'm over here and I'm out of spell slots. You're on your own, dude.
I'm over here and that dragon is very big. That's what I'm over here for.
That is one pudgy dragon.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Okay, so then I'm
you
gonna
are
do-
in combat, yes?
I am I am close enough if I wanted to run forward.
All right.
So I do have Hugh.
Do you want to stay back, or do you want to get in?
At this point in time, I was thinking of staying back. So I was thinking of doing just a flambe
All right.
to
Second
wound
flame.
whoever I can wound. Somebody tail?
No, I don't know yet. Yes, they did fail.
Sweet. I don't get that all the time.
I thought they hadn't failed because I couldn't remember what their dex bonus was. And they were close to your DC, and I was like,
Yep. All right.
4d8. And it's level 17 territory.
It's what?
The level 17 territory.
Yeah, nice place to be. Oh, and rolling well. 26.
All right.
I like it.
Okay. Rangear, you're up. Elizabeth's on deck.
Thanks. Great
So
round.
Let's put a 5th level fireball, I think. Let me look at this again. Well, I'm gonna go with what's the one that I get for free? I've already got my
Magic Missile and Flaming Sphere. Which I feel like you've got Flaming Sphere running.
I've got it running already, so let's.
So the debate runs back to Flaming Magic Missile versus Firebolt. Firebolt being a cantrip, Magic Missile being a mastered spell.
And Firebolt actually does more
Firebolt,
damage.
Firebolt dealing more damage but requiring an attack roll. Magic Missile auto hitting but dealing less damage.
Yeah.
That's the debate.
Mhm.
Is do you want to run the risk of hitting them with a risk reward of higher damage, or do you want the trade-off of no risk for damage, lower reward,
I haven't.
or
I haven't
no
used
risk for
magic-
attack, low
I haven't
reward?
used magic missiles in a long time.
No, you haven't.
And that used to be my go-to.
It was your absolute go-to because you could literally cast it in melee when someone, for example, a Sturge was sucking your face off. And
When we were in such danger.
yes, when a Sturge would actually render you unconscious in 2 rounds, and
I remember that encounter.
you were screaming at us to get it off you,
We need
and
some bug
rather
spray.
than use Shocking Grasp, you decided to just auto-hit it because that was your go-to at the time and you had spell slots. And that was when we entered the great conundrum of, does Magic Missile require an attack roll? No, it does not. Therefore, you can cast it without penalty in melee combat. Like, I spent probably 5 minutes scrolling the internet, looking through what little information I had in literature at the time, and finally came to the conclusion that, oh look, it
So-
doesn't require an attack roll. So lo and behold, cast away.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna run my sphere into whoever is. And
Again, I can't really tell you who all is close enough, so I'm going to have to forego the whole end their turn thing, because I can't keep that in my head as to who's where. But
okay.
That's fine.
like,
So
with minis and maps, I could tell you, okay, this guy is in 5 feet of this guy, so I have the Flaming Sphere, so if he doesn't move, he's going to get toasty. But I can't
That's fine.
keep
There's a
that
lot. You got a
and
lot.
everything else.
You got a
in my
lot
head.
of guys there. I mean, my goodness.
So I can't remember where you're doing it, but using the active abilities is fine. It's the only thing one of the few things that I can say is better about maps and minis is that I can look at that and be like, hey, here is your area.
Right.
Here is your area of effect. Here's how many guys, based on that, you can hit. And, oh look, this guy's gonna get his butt toasted if he doesn't move,
Right.
because he's backed up against the Flaming Sphere.
Right.
So we're gonna hit somebody with
Go
the
for it.
flaming sphere, and it's
2d6.
yeah,
And that's a bad fail.
a bad fail.
Yes.
20. I mean, is 1.
That's a critical fail.
Oh. Okay. I've never heard the term a bad fail before. Oh, let's see, 6.
Okay. A bad fail is anything that is bad. That doesn't fail. It's not a critical fail, but it is very bad.
Okay.
And
And
so
then
it's usually what I say when something is like under 10 on the dice. Or
Okay.
total.
we're talking the minimum on the free missiles,
Oh yeah.
which means it's 1d4 plus 1.
3 times, yes. So it's three dice? 3 darts or it's 3 darts.
I've got
First
3.
level. Yeah.
I assume he is.
3 darts. No, I can't remember. Like I said, I've been away from this game too long.
That one.
Yep. 3 darts on a first level.
Okay.
So each dart is d4 plus 1. So 3d4 plus 3. Or 1d4 plus 1, 1d4 plus 1, 1d4 plus 1. Or 2d4 plus 2, 1d4 plus 1.
So the same guy.
Alright. You could potentially kill him.
That's a good idea.
He's looking very bad.
Okay,
You
so
won't kill him.
4, 8.
You'll kill him.
Well, let's see. 8 and 3 is 11, plus 3 is
14. He's dead.
14.
Yay.
So the 3 glowing darts sizzle out from your palm and sear into his faceplate, and he drops flat on the ground with a faint curl of smoke rising from the charred entry wound of his plate and helmet.
Cool. I like that. It's good to have a DM that can give descriptive deaths.
Yes. So.
Me.
Welcome to the abattoir.
Oh, yes. Us or them?
Elizabeth's about to go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if she's got any fighting spirit points left. No, she does not. Darn. Oh well. She's going to shuffle around the one that is fighting Victor to flank him to get the advantage anyway. Because screw be upon thee and the horse thou rodest upon.
Wow.
And she's going to use Rapid Strike to forego advantage on her first strike in order to gain a second strike, in order to gain a fourth strike. So for her first strike, without advantage, with Great Weapon Master, that's a miss.
Oops.
99% sure of that. No, that's it.
Yes.
By 1.
I'll take it.
So that'll be 28 points of damage. Second strike. Great Weapon Master. With advantage. 17 will hit. For another 28 points of damage. Third strike with advantage. Great Weapon Master. Will be 22 to hit. Doing 25 points of damage. Killing one.
Alright.
Cleave. And Great Weapon Master. Meaning 25 will hit. For 19 points of damage. Killing one. Great Weapon Master bonus action strike.
Oh my gosh. I might turn tail and run at this point in time if I were somewhere near her.
They're fanatics.
Yeah, I know they are, but I mean,
you're,
I might.
You have a distinct advantage over these guys in that regard. Your brain is still working.
Yes.
No advantage on this strike. A 25 will still hit. Great Weapon Master. 27 points of damage.
Wow. She just dealt over 100 points of damage.
Yeah.
Like 120 something ish.
Yeah.
Wow.
And final strike, again without advantage. Great weapon master. Great weapon master. That is a miss.
No. Well, we will not begrudge her miss with 120 some odd points that she has just abattoired all over the place. Wow.
Yeah. No action surge because bonus action was taken for Great Weapon Master, but
Still, that is absolutely wow.
So you got rid of 2?
oh, plus you
No,
already
I
took
just
rid
did
of-
one.
There you
Did
go.
I do
You got rid of 1. I got rid of
You
1.
took 1. You took 1. She took 2.
Yeah.
She took 95 of them.
Right.
Because she was angry this time.
Yeah. Honestly, I would, if I weren't just running these guys to level 20 because I just like to do that to see how it goes, because I don't personally like multi-classing just as a personal preference, because then I don't get the full potential of whatever I'm going after.
Right.
But if I were not that kind of personality, if I were a type of person who multi-classes, I'd 100% drop like 2 or 3 levels of Barbarian into it.
Yeah. She
Just
would
to see
be
what
amazing.
happens.
She would be amazing.
Now,
She's amazing now.
granted, I would have to. I don't know if I would have done it with her, because that would be a struggle. I may have gone with Paladin instead, because she likes her armor too much to do Barbarian, which requires unarmored defense.
Really?
They add
I
their
didn't know that.
if they're not wearing armor, they add either their Constitution, their Strength, or their Dex. I don't remember which one. One of their stats to their defense. I think it's their Constitution, I think. And then monks add their Dex if they're not wearing armor. Monks and barbarians are the 2 guys who
You better with
are
her.
honestly one of the more like ridiculously terrifying ideas when you actually break it down, because you've got like, you think about it and you're fighting like a paladin full plate mail, cleric in like chainmail calling down fire from the heavens, and all of a sudden this little guy in a tunic and pants just runs at you with the speed of a horse
Yeah.
and just punches your mate to death
Right.
and explodes his heart 6 seconds later, and then turns to you and goes, "Put him up." Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
I kind of envision that Lisbeth isn't a raging run at people screaming.
No.
She's a surgical. The sword or the arrow goes where she wants, and it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, she's dangerous. I'll give her that.
Oh.
The Templars are up.
Oh.
You're dead.
And I'm still invisible.
You're dead. You're dead. Not you. I'm talking to the Templars. I'm going down the squad line here. Like, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, you're alive. Let's do you. One of them is going to attempt to locate you. I need you to make a stealth check with advantage against his active perception check.
A 20 coming up. Yes. There we go. Get you out of the way.
I figure that's the fairest way to discover your location if someone wants to actively hunt you.
What do I get?
Your stealth.
Yeah, 17 plus something.
What's your dex?
That's what I've got to look up.
I think it's +2.
Yeah. That's on the abilities series dex. +2. So 19 is 1. Well, the 19 definitely has to be.
Okay. So he does. He kind of figures out your general location, even with disadvantage. Disadvantage against your advantage is how these kind of things go when you're invisible. But
So he may know. He knows
he
the
knows.
general.
He
where
knows.
wants
Like, it would be like if someone in this room was invisible. I was like, I know you're over by that stack of boxes. Like, I know you're over by that bookshelf. You're somewhere over there. You knocked something over in that vicinity. Like, I can't tell if you took a step to your right or a step to your left or stayed put or crouched or whatever, but you're somewhere over there. So he's going to run into your general vicinity and take a pair of disadvantaged swings at you. Because that's how being invisible works. 19?
Doesn't do it. Even without.
What are you on?
Huh?
What's your armor class?
21, right?
How was your armor class 21? What did you do?
Well, I've got something
Good
that's
stuff.
You got a thing that gives you 19 armor class with the tattoo.
Oh, I'm at a 19. That's right.
Okay.
So I need to.
If you want to shield, feel
Oh,
free.
I forgot. That's what he does. Is to boost his.
With
Yeah.
shield, he goes up to 24
Oh, okay.
because he gets a +5 to his armor
Well,
class.
the guy will hit me with 19, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So shield up.
I've got to
So that's a miss.
mark that someplace. I think that's the first time I've used it this time
Yeah.
Today.
That's a miss.
In this day.
around. In this thing.
In this day, not in this. I think you used it.
Yeah.
You used it the previous day.
Right.
But I've
But
got.
it reset
You
at
sleep
dawn.
or whatever. You rest. Yeah.
Well, dawn.
Okay.
So do I
It
have to
resets
roll
at
again?
dawn. No. That's your armor class stays 24 until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
And you knock 2 charges off that, and a 14 will miss you even without shield, so you're fine.
Oh, what are you
The
doing?
other Templars are going to attack Victor. 'Cause that's fun. Because I think he still has some universe. I want to see what happens with those.
He probably has a riposte.
Got 2 of them, yeah. He's got parry and riposte. God, he's got so many good ones. Okay. The 2 of them are going to attack Victor. One of them is going to attack Elizabeth. First one's going to attack Elizabeth. Victor's going to use his Shieldmaster feat to impose disadvantage on the attack. Because that's just who he is.
Yes, that's true.
A 19 will miss Elizabeth's 21 armor class as it careens off the shield and glances harmlessly off her plate armor, or plate, splint, whatever she's wearing. What is she wearing? Splint. It catches one of the pieces of metal and dings off in a shower of arcane sparks. And then the second attack is not a disadvantage anymore. Still 9 misses. So she catches the incoming blow with the haft of her great axe and just kind of deflects it off to one side. The other 2 are now going to attack Victor. He doesn't really fear them very much. He's got a 24 armor class.
Yeah, because they're putting it mildly. I think that's what that is.
That's a 20 and a 10, both miss. So he can't use his reaction because he burned it with Shieldmaster, but again, 24 armor class, he really doesn't fear them. So he's going to. That second Templar attacks him. A 16 clashes off his shield, and a 20 is just ducked. He just completely ducks it. The Rocky just doesn't even try to get rid of it. The rest of the squad, the third squad, is going to dash and reach the line.
Okay. So now how many have we got in the...
Now, including the 4 that we were just scrapping with, we have
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Yes. 16 more Templars have just joined the group, making it a total of 20
Okay.
who are here.
Okay.
The ones who have arrived are wounded to some greater or lesser degree. I think you may have dropped something nasty on them on the way in. They're all hurt, and some of them are dead.
Yeah, I did it. I think I did a fireball or something.
Something nasty came down on their heads. It may have been something you did as well. I don't remember if you did a flame strike or a firestorm or anything like
No,
that.
I did not.
Okay. Regardless.
I was just trying to make it so they'd be easier to kill once they got there. And I didn't have to worry about the townspeople.
As their turn, Victor is going to take personal offense at what they have just done to him, or tried to do to him. And so he is going to make a far less impressive attack, but nonetheless attack. And he is going to yeah, just attack. We've really got not a lot that can happen right now in terms of just fun stuff, because meh. He's gonna use goading attack.
I don't know what that is.
So he's going to spin and sidestep, so he's halfway behind, so he's on the Templar's left. And he's going to slash him, aiming for his butt. And
Doing a whole mini injury, ripping his butt off.
23 will hit. So he deals 21 points of damage to his butt. And now, if the Templar in question attacks anyone other than Victor, they have disadvantage.
Okay.
Because
Goading attack.
I guess I don't know what a goading attack is.
It's where you goad your opponent to fight only you.
Ah.
It's a bit like taunt in the old video games. Okay, I didn't know if you knew what that was. I didn't know what you did in the
I was still on Galaxia.
I didn't know if they had taunt in Galaxia. So then he is going to attack the one that is fighting Elizabeth. Advantage, flank. 17 will hit for 14 points of damage. And the last one. I like this dice.
Good.
25 will hit for 14 more points of damage.
Sweet.
That unfortunately does not drop him, but
Is he feeling bad? Is he
very
looking
badly hurt.
good? That's some good news. Good news.
What? Just remember, the way they work, it's a tricky point where they, like, you have to, like, throw them carefully to make them burn.
Oh, okay. It's only 5d4 too, so it's not
Right.
that significant.
Right.
I forgot about that.
But if we beat this attack away, you can plant some and see what happens. But we don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Or, you could give it to the rogue, and he could sneak into the camp and plant some beans and see if he could sow some shenanigans under stealth. And just run around and throw like 20 or 30 beans down.
To grow?
To grow, and just see what happens.
Did the rogue like to do that?
The rogue would love to do that. The rogue loves chaos.
I know. I was thinking, well.
It's a way to keep his mind off the cards.
Yeah, really. Okay. I gotcha.
Oh
my word.
So no action surge, because he already used both of them, because that was hilarious at the time. The Leyland defenders are going to... One of them is going to attack with his rapier. And try and stick Templar. I'm going to try and attack the wounded one. Yeah, that should hit. That's 18 to hit. For a 6 points of damage. He's not dead yet. But his buddy with the short bow is going to take a knee and take 2 shots.
Same guy?
Different guy.
Different guy.
The guy with the short bow who got absolutely mollywopped by a mace and ran away.
Wait,
So he ran to a safe distance, and now he's going to turn around, drop to 1 knee, and fire off 2 short bow shots.
Is he firing at the same guy? Okay, that's it. I didn't know that.
Miss. Miss. Well, I mean, he's got blood in his eye. I can't win. He's probably concussed. He's probably got a couple of broken ribs. He's not doing so hot. I don't blame him.
His aim might not have been all that great. That makes sense with that kind of wound.
Yeah. Well, he got smashed at least once, maybe twice with a heavy mace in the head and chest, so.
I applaud him for turning around and trying.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing really else to do, and he's fighting for his life right now.
Yeah.
Because if he loses, he's dead anyway. Others are going to open fire. Oh. Well, 18 will hit. Heavy crossbow shot. 80 dice. That's 5. Ooh, natural 20. Ooh, something happened. Ooh, hit another enemy within 5 feet of the target for half damage. Thank you very much.
What's that?
So the first shot from the heavy crossbow takes down the wounded Templar. The second shot hits the Templar that was fighting Victor. The other Templar that was fighting Victor. Well, that was the Templar that was fighting Victor. The one that was fighting Elizabeth. For 11 points of damage. And ricocheted off and hit the other guy for the goated Templar
Yes,
for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Then another heavy crossbow shot. Does not hit. One of them, having thrown his last javelin, is going to run. He's going to start running towards the melee. He is now 30 feet out from the battle line.
Okay.
Another one. Going to take another shot with his heavy crossbow. Miss. longbow shot. It hits.
Good.
For 2 points of damage.
Every point counts.
Another heavy crossbow shot. Miss. A slingshot. Nice. A sling bullet. Not the whistling bullets anymore. Miss. I think we agreed that it was just the first 2 squads that was coming out to cover you guys.
Yes.
So, it's 2 points to Templar.
Because
As-
they didn't want to lose too many people. And the likelihood is that if they brought more people, they would have lost them too.
Well, a hail of, as you are facing down the Templar, a hail of missiles, heavy crossbow bolts, arrows, and sling bullets ping and patter off of his armor. One of them managing to catch him onto the gorget and doing some minor damage,
Okay.
punching through the chainmail and the gambeson, but not going all the way in. And-
Damage is damage. It's got to be a little bit distracting at the very least. And he's going to bleed.
Yeah,
This is good.
but they were all targeting one target.
Blood
So it was
makes
like,
the grass grow. Blood makes the
I'm
grass
probably a
grow.
little startled by that one.
they're just whizzing by you.
I'm glad
Is that from the townspeople?
Yeah. Some of them literally whizzing right over your head.
Of course. Right.
Top of the round, Finnan is going to step out of wherever it was he was hiding. Nobody really knows, and he's not telling. He is going to target the... Oh, no, it wasn't you. I'm sorry. It was the one that was targeting you. Oh, well.
So they were shooting at the guy that was trying to find me.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
Got
Actually.
mixed up on who was getting attacked.
That's fine.
Did he get
I
any
still watched
damage?
it happen.
2
Points
points?
of damage. So you were the one who had these swarm of missiles just flying around you. 'Cause they
Yeah,
don't-
I'm not
they don't
visible,
know
so
where
I can get friendly fire.
they don't know where you are. You know what? Next time that happens, I'm going to have a D20 roll to see if you get accidentally hit by friendly fire.
Do they know he's out there? Or
They can
no
see
clue?
the Templars swinging at something.
Okay.
So they know there's something out there, but
Mm-hmm.
or that he's just kind of shadowboxing.
He got a good hit to the head at some point in time.
So they're trying to bring him down, but they can't see you, so they can't deliberately aim around you. So the next time I have them target someone that's fighting you, I will have them roll
I
to see.
keep forgetting not to open my mouth.
No, I was thinking about that.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about like where that could go when you made it official that yes, you can't be seen. So Finnan is going to target the one, and
What I shouldn't have said.
no, wait a
was
minute.
that.
Wait a minute. What does he have here? He has something cool that could help him in this situation. Yeah. So Finnan is going to run over to where you are, your general vicinity, and using blind sense, he is going to figure out that you are where you are. Because he has blind sense, so he can detect the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of him. He can hear what you can. So, what?
Why is he finding me?
So he doesn't hit you.
Huh?
So he doesn't accidentally hit you.
Oh,
He's gonna shoot.
okay.
He's gonna shoot the guy that's trying to find you.
Okay.
No, he's going to stab him because he's close enough to Rongir at this point that he can just get up to him and shank him.
And that way he doesn't bounce off of me and really give off my...
So,
Not to mention the fact if he hit me, I would probably go down. Because
Well,
he's hitting me
no,
way
because
below.
he would have disadvantage against you because you would be invisible, so he wouldn't have advantage, so he wouldn't have a critical hit, and he might double the damage with Death Strike, but
No, I meant if he just ran into me accidentally. That wouldn't be a strike, but...
yeah, well, I don't think he'd knock you over if you got run into, but
It's like having a cannonball come at you from...
so he is going to attack with advantage. because he knows where you are, so he's going to flank you.
Okay.
Because he had to dash up to get to him, so I'm going to negate surprise at this point. Seeing old halfling suddenly pop out of nowhere 60 feet away and
Run.
take a
yeah.
run at you. Which he... Oh, wait. You. Lost you. Yeah. Sorry. I need to quickly write this up. Shoot. Alright. So he's going to click his boots of speed. And he's going to use that to get a little extra boost where he's going.
Finn?
Yeah. And that is going to give him yeah, he's gonna zip over to you and use his saber on the tempo that is bedeviling you. Which a 25 will hit, which gives him the old many dice. So it won't count as a critical hit because he only has advantage.
Okay.
I don't think the creature. I don't know if the creature can count. No, I think the creature can count as surprise. Okay. I don't know. Yes. Maybe? Sure, why not? I ran pretty fast. So 12, 22, 28, 35, 41, 46. 52, 57, 63, 69, 75, 82, and another con save, which a 17 will not save him.
Good.
So 173 points of damage. Gotta start putting this black dice bag down on this black binder. I keep losing
it. Oh, put it on your lap, right?
I am on my lap.
Oh, I thought you were. I didn't know it was down there.
The binder's in my
at your
lap.
black pants. I'm looking at your black pants, going, "Oh, that'll be better. Put them on your pants."
Yeah. 173 points of damage, and then yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Venom cannot hide this turn because he had to use his bonus action to dash to get just that little extra bit of distance to get around behind this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he is going to try to make himself look very small and non-threatening. He's just going to kind of like pull his saber out of this guy and just go. Edgar, you're up. Ranger's on deck.
Okay. So I'm looking at two things here that I does Flame Strike hit? It hits in a 10-foot radius. So how many people is that? 2?
2.
So Insect Plague has a 20-foot radius.
That's 4.
So this looks fun. It's also better. It may be better. I mean, Flame Strike is 46 fire, 46 radiant, but this is. Oh my gosh, it's a long book. It's something.
I need to look at the Book of the Dead.
Let me see. This is a certain number of D10s. 4 D10. Piercing.
Yep.
So, I think 2 people is better than 1.
4 people is better than 2.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's right. Yes, 4 people is definitely better than 2. So, I'm going to. They have to do a saving throw, but I just cast this, right? Or is it me?
Yeah, it's one action, concentration up to 10 minutes. Area is lightly obscured, counts as difficult terrain. Each creature in it must make a concentration saving throw. 40 10 piercing damage. Causes much successful. Saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time or it ends its turn there. So if you wanted to, this is a thing for going forward, if you wanted to use that as a terrain manipulation tactic to help shape the battlefield by blocking enemy from either coming or going, depending on what you wanted, or forcing them to go the long way around, or have their distance in the area, because difficult terrain has your distance, has your speed. And it's lightly obscured, meaning... That's not... lightly obscured. Means... disadvantage on perception checks to the land on sight. Okay,
So, let me just throw out a possibility then, since I can scope the terrain a little bit that way. If I were to put the 20-foot radius thing in front of where I sort of suspect Rongir is, will he be able to see through to cast spells or do stuff, or would that obscure his vision?
It says it imposes disadvantage on perception checks that require sight, and the Templars are not trying to hide. So they will not be attempting to stealth against his perception, so it should be fine. They're not exactly being subtle about this.
Correct, right.
So that shouldn't be a problem there, but anyone that comes at him is going to have half their speed chopped off by the insects.
Right.
Meaning, there is a chance they may end up in the cloud at the end of their turn.
Right.
And do their thing again.
Right. Okay. So I would like to try that.
Okay. And Rongir, if you want to try and position yourself right at the edge of the swarm, then you could potentially attempt to, at least initially, force your attackers to sit in the swarm for at least one round to get at you.
That would be good.
So, insect plague. You're getting 4 of them.
Right.
I'll say you get 4 of the new squad.
That's good by me.
That's con saves or...
Creature takes failed save. Let's make a constitution save.
Okay.
Yep.
Fail. That's fail. That's fail. That is not fail.
Okay. Oh, I got 2 10s on that one. And 2 7s. Wow, that's bizarre. So I have 34. 34 points of damage. I like it.
One's dead.
This is good.
So one of them gets completely devoured by bite or poisoned or whatever. What kind of insects are they?
It just says insect up here, but then it says something about locusts. But
It says biting and stinging insects in the...
Let me see. And you have to read it. I can't see.
I got mine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
so
you're good.
small. I thought my glasses were down here and I can't find them.
It's okay. Oh no, swarming biting locusts, you're right.
Okay.
So they just got eaten by locusts. Like the locusts just swarm inside their armor. And they thrash around screaming for a few seconds and then just stop.
And then it died.
The mummy.
Not dissimilar, but like not scarabs. These guys can fly.
So I killed one guy,
Killed one guy is very badly hurt, and the other one is also badly hurt.
and then one guy. Oh wait a minute, I had
And one
4
guy
people.
saved.
Saved completely. He gets half damage if he saves.
Yeah.
So it's not badly hurt.
Well, he was already hurt.
So I did hit 4 people. That's cool.
I think he may have killed 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think you may have.
Don't get my hopes up.
Okay, I won't.
Just tell me whether it is or isn't.
I don't remember because I'm missing space here. I don't remember being there at the start of the turn.
Oh,
We have a missing man. I think he may have been eaten.
he's dead. They ate him completely. Cool. That was fun. I'm going to do that one again.
Yeah.
What level is it?
5. I've got 3 of them.
Yeah. And what is? Does it say anything about your casting?
Yes, it does, but I didn't write it all down.
That's
Oh
good.
no, sorry, that was for Flame Strike. I didn't.
Let's see here. Yeah, 1d10 for each slot level above 5th.
Look at that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Now, do I recommend that you upcast it? No.
Well, it
There's
seems
so
to
many other more interesting spells that go at 6th level and higher.
be- Yeah, exactly. But the 5th level is fun.
But at 5th level, Insect Plague is...
It is effective.
Yes, it is.
And I also have Flame Strike at 5th level, which if we're getting down to a few people left, would be fun to just devour them up. You know, if we get down to the numbers being
Or
low
if
enough.
if we don't have that many to start with, if we're dealing with 1 or 2 enemies that stick
Right.
together,
Right.
then you can whomp them with that. Or if you have a really big enemy that you want to whomp, you can hit him with that and
Right.
sacrifice 1 potential opponent
Yeah.
hit because you got a big anyway.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Oh, that was extremely satisfying.
And you also have something else. I believe.
Oh yes, spiritual weapon.
Yes,
Just
you do.
going down. Or yes. There you go. Alright, come on. Get it tight. 23.
Hits.
Okay. And here. Hmm. 19.
Alright. 19 points of damage.
Mhm.
19 points of damage.
Yeah.
He's hurt.
Good.
Okie dokie, Ronger, you're up. Elizabeth's on deck.
Fireball roll. Or sphere.
Flaming
flame
sphere, okay. All your damage.
Damage is
2d6.
2d6s.
Ah!
4.
Alright. It hurt him.
That's good.
When I say you're going after the same one that's being bedeviled by the spiritual weapon for using my brain
Yeah.
at this point.
So I'm going to do 3d4s.
Yes.
Do another magic missile.
You're gonna go after that guy, or you're gonna go after the really badly injured one in the middle of the insect plague?
I guess I don't. I guess the guy who's really injured.
All right.
I mean, yeah,
It's your call. I'm not gonna tell you which one to go
He's
for.
just giving you information.
yeah. Well, I was, the guy that I just hit, is he damaged at all?
Badly. But not as badly as the one in the middle of the insect plague.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to say that 3d4s is ever overkill. And it's definitely not overkill. 5, 6, and then what, 7, 8, 9?
Which one are you going after?
The guy in the swarm.
Alright, he's dead. And Elizabeth is up. And she's
It's
going
just
to
one of those
target.
scenarios where someone says, she would never say this, but hold my beer. I'll pop the popcorn, she's going to give her beer away.
Swig it down and then, you know.
Given that it's Elizabeth, in that spirit, her action of hold my beer would be to swig the last of her ale and then smash it over the head of whoever it was she was about to
Yes,
attack.
yes, that would be it.
If you remember
You
saying,
hold my
"Gunk,
beer.
Good. And just hit him.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because she wouldn't waste the beer by throwing it in his face. I
Oh
mean,
no. No, she would drink
would
it
blind
and then
him.
she would drink it and then she would smash it on top of his head.
I didn't ever look on a beer stein as a weapon.
Oh heck yeah! Like you think
Wow.
about that.
Yeah.
Like the
Solid
beer-
rock.
Well, it's either even if it's the glass ones.
True.
This pie sucker's weigh upwards of 2 pounds sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And they're,
statements of
you
it.
can, I've seen steins with glass
Yeah.
bottoms about this thick,
Yeah.
and which is thicker than most bottles
Yes,
that
definitely.
do survive getting hit
Right.
over someone's head. if they're full
Right.
because of fluid transference.
So does
But if she swings that thing and hits him top down, it's gonna be like this way in is bad because if you do it right, you hit him in the cheekbone eye region, and then you're throwing shards and blood across his eyes, so he's blinded. Which I'd argue on a crit would score that, but at the very least you're hitting him and you're like rattling him, so you're shaking his brain. But you hit someone
Yeah.
top down like this, you're at the optimal load-bearing mechanics for the handle, because the handle is designed to hold it in an up and down leverage position, and you're hitting him with this thick bottom, and you're hitting him on top of what was once his fontanelle,
Right.
which at the end of the day is still probably going to be one of the weakest points on the human skull.
Yeah.
So if you hit him top down, A, you've got gravity on your side, B, you've got very powerful leverage mechanics there,
Yeah. Right.
and C, you're hitting him on one of the weak points of his skull.
Yeah.
And that's not even counting into the fact that that if you're hitting with a metal or a stone or a heavy ceramic mug, it's going to be even worse, because the metal is not going to flex and break the way that, or stone is not going to flex and break the way that glass might,
Right.
or at least flex, because glass is at its core a fluid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to flex more, but the metal or stone mug is not going to deform even
No.
minimally the way that glass might
Yeah.
on impact, so you're just going to drive all that force directly into his brain pan. I love this tangents.
so now what you but someone has to give how much damage that as a weapon.
Improvised
deals.
object, probably a d6, either a d4 or a d6, plus strength bonus is usually where that goes. So this is why you watch this show, is to watch us suddenly get completely sidetracked off of a hold my beer comment into the mechanics of bar fighting with a beer stein.
Yep. Pick your stein well.
And like, ironically, you're more likely to get into a fight with a metal or a stone stein or a mug in a cheaper bar where you're more likely to get into a fight, because they're A, cheaper, and B, more durable.
Right.
So if someone knocks it over,
Right.
it's less likely to break
Yeah.
in the cheap bar. Whereas if you're in some place like Craftsman's Rest, which is like a high-end bar casino
Right.
place, you're more likely to get your hands on the glass ones,
Mhm.
the big, thick glass ones.
Right.
That again, you hit someone with it and it breaks.
Slashing damage.
Yes.
You transfer from bludgeoning to slashing if you break it. You roll a d100 and you have an X percentage of breaking it. And then if you break it, either part of it shears off, or at worst you're left with the handle in your hand, and you now have like razor knuckle busters,
Yeah.
which will hurt a lot.
Yeah. Or blind, or there's so many
And
things
well,
that can
then,
happen.
then you can go for specific attacks,
Right.
or on a crit. Either you forego damage to give them the blinded condition
Uh-huh.
by deliberately slashing for the eyes, or if you score a crit, then in a bar fight, I would argue that with an improvised weapon you can just ask for the blinded condition instead of a crit fumble
Right.
table.
Right.
I was thinking if I had a broken mug, not just the handle, then I would probably be slashing at the neck.
Well, that's true. And at that point, I don't currently have access to the Book of Injuries and Vile Deeds, so I can't give you bleed damage as effectively. They have stuff in there that is similar to that, where you can forego damage in favor of conditions and special stuff going on with different types of damage. I sent you a link to it.
Did
at
you?
one point.
Recently? Or?
Facebook Messenger 2 nights ago, maybe.
Okay, so it's not like almost 6 months ago
No.
or something. Okay.
So really recommend it if you're looking to spice up your D&D combat. Go look at that. I'm not sponsored by them, but if they wanted to sponsor me, I wouldn't say no. But it's this thing where basically you can forego damage in favor of a specific kind of other thing going on. Among which is you can impose the blinded condition, or there's the thing called the bleed condition where you're just losing. Excuse me. It's like you got hit with a sword of sharpness. and you can start bleeding, and you lose a certain amount of hit points every turn until you take an action or a medicine check or a heal spell or something to stop the bleeding.
Wow.
So, with all that in mind,
Yes.
Elizabeth is going to metaphorically smash a beer can over someone's head. Yes.
Do I get to get my attack as well?
For what?
I just did the.
You did magic missiles.
Oh, okay. I guess I did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you killed a guy.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
And an insect plague with the first level magic missile.
Yeah. All right.
So Elizabeth is now going to, which is what prompted the whole conversation of hold my beers
Yeah.
into bar fighting with a beer stein.
Right.
Is Elizabeth is going to attack, and she is going to move to flank one of the ones that Victor is fighting to give herself advantage, so that she can execute rapid strike. Foregoing advantage on the first strike, with Great Weapon Master, she gets a 25, which will hit. 22. Second strike, rapid strike, with advantage. Great Weapon Master gives her a 24 to hit. Okay. 21 damage. Third strike. Advantage. Great Weapon Master gives us 29. For 24 points of damage, killing one. Cleave. Great Weapon Master. Well, no. I don't think that Great Weapon Master. Great Weapon Master applies to Cleave because that's not technically it. No. Let me check something really faster. Consult the books really faster. Oh. Oops. That was just a once per turn ability.
Okay.
I thought it was. I'm holding on. I didn't read the 2024 rulebook very carefully. So the 2014 rules rule that if you hit someone and reduce them to 0 points, you can give excess damage to the next person. 2024 rules say that once per turn, if the weapon has the cleave property and you have weapon mastery other, which unlocks the weapon's property, you can just once per turn make this attack. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. Should I count it?
Mm-hmm.
As an attack?
I don't know.
Oh, great questions die. Give
There
me
you go.
answers. That was pretty emphatic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I will count it as an attack from now on.
Yes.
Great Weapon Master just barely hits. For another 24 points of damage.
Woohoo!
Let's see, that was Rapid Strike, hit, cleave. First attack without advantage. Rapid Strike, cleave, right?
Yep.
Second attack. Final attack. Great Weapon Master. 25 will hit. 26 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Shoulder is lonesome for his head yet?
Not yet.
Getting close.
Let me just see here. That was 61. Plus 24. Was 85. Plus 22. 107 hit points. 107 points of damage in one round. And she was not rolling anywhere near the top of her
Well,
in terms of damage.
she's done good damage.
I know, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
this is not this is not her maximum abilities right
Yeah.
now.
Wow.
She's not rolling as high as she could theoretically. Not from a motivational standpoint, from a mathematical standpoint. This is not her
Right.
best
Yeah.
that she could theoretically do
Right.
at 107 hit points in one round without action surge, without Great Weapon Master's bonus action. Well, no. I'm gonna say that she did that. She used Cleave earlier as just part of her attack, and then when she reduced the guy, instead of using Cleave, she bonus actioned.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's another guy dead. That's 108 points of. Well. Would be 100. 31 points of damage. Yeah.
But he's dead.
Yes.
This is important.
Now, the only other person that I've ever seen in this game so far who does more damage in one round of our party is Ben.
Yeah.
But that's only when he gets.
All those assassin things.
Well, when Death Strike kicks in,
Yeah.
he surpasses her, but not by a significant margin.
Well, and he can't do that. Does he do that every single? He can't do that every single round necessarily.
He does it. Well, he can try every
Right.
single round.
Right.
Yeah.
He's pulling at least 2/3 of what she's dishing out, minimum every round.
Right.
And
And
then-
let's suppose when he hides and he gets the prize, that really makes a huge difference. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You know, if anybody were to come encounter our group, they would probably be worried about Victor first because he's and
Elizabeth
then
would also
they'd
cut a bit of
find
an
that
imposing
Elizabeth
figure.
just
Oh, he
comes
thinks-
in.
Well, Elizabeth does cut a bit of an imposing figure now. She's in full splint armor, which looks a little different than normal because it's enchanted. It just doesn't get dirty, it doesn't get rusty, it doesn't get damaged, it just looks shiny all the time. Unnaturally shiny armor. And then Finnan's wearing a funny looking robe. So they probably would mistake him for a mage of some kind. And then he whips out his crossbow and goes, Saka! Ting!
So, with her armor always shiny, one would think that if she could position so that the sun was
Not that kind of shiny. Just
Okay.
just looks
I
new
was in-
off the forge.
make it so bright and shiny that
No.
it blinds people a
No,
little
not
bit
that kind of shiny.
or distracts them.
Not that kind of shiny. Just new. It always.
I tried.
It always looks new. So, Andrew, you're up. Run gears on deck.
Really? How did that happen? That was just
Then
Elizabeth,
shot
right?
someone.
What?
Oh no, that was Elizabeth. My bad.
Elizabeth shot.
We were talking about Finn so much. I forgot that he was.
Yeah, no, it was Elizabeth. I mean, I'll
Well,
be happy to go
Elizabeth.
again.
Yeah.
But I think Victor might get a little perturbed.
Well, not only
Well, the
that,
Templars
but
might get a
the-
little perturbed.
Don't worry about them.
Yeah, I think
The Templars are going to move as best they can. They are not going to make it through. But they are going to dash so they do get through. Most of them. The last two do not.
Yay.
Everyone else is through the insect plague cloud.
So do I roll for their damage, or does it say the
The
same as it
last
was?
two roll another 4d10.
Okay.
Unless you want to keep it. So here's the way you can go.
Yeah.
You can either say that going forward, when you roll a concentration spell like this with ongoing damage, you can either say, going forward, this is the way I go.
Mm-hmm.
I will either roll 1 damage for all the whole time and leave that as my damage, or I will roll every time I need to enact damage. The latter is the more commonly used way.
Yeah, because if you really have a bad roll the first time, it gives you. I mean, I had a really superb roll, but so I'm probably not going to get that again. But I think it makes better sense to roll because I'm not going to count on that for the rest of my.
Right.
Okay, so I will get my D10s here. Where'd you go, guys?
Does she, on her turn, get to move the cloud?
Let me look.
What do you mean?
No.
Well, that would really, that would be cool.
Getting chased by an insect plague is not something I want to deal with.
How did it become your turn again?
It's not. She's rolling
I'm just rolling
damage
your
for insect
damage.
plague
Oh,
on
okay.
Templars. When they end their turn in the insect plague, they get
Okay.
damage.
22.
Oh no, wait. It's a 20-foot radius.
Right, it's 40
Ooh.
foot wide.
The other guys
Okay.
can get out of it.
One of them got out of it.
Oh, we only got 25 points more damage, so.
25 points of damage is 25 points of damage.
And it's the 3 of them instead of
It's
1.
2, well, no,
I
it's
mean-
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
So 12, how much was the damage?
5.
25?
So 25 times.
Okay, that works.
You, in a sense, imposed maybe as much damage as Elizabeth did overall. Because she's going against one person.
12.
That's almost like a meteor swarm. Really.
I like that, since they didn't get through.
32. Well. 37 probably the technical. Nine. One. 11. 16. 36. 41. 61. 66 and 86. Or 91. 211. 13, 23. So with about 3 natural 20s, and 1 guy dead, so not actual real dealt damage, 233 theoretical points of damage,
Oh!
with quite a few saves.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
And 1 guy died. That's
Yes.
even better. And are they like right at the edge, or are they still?
No, they're maybe 10 feet from the edge.
So this is still difficult terrain, so they will be able to get out of it.
They'll get out of it next time.
Yeah.
They ended their turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And technically, I'm going to use your roll 4d10 again because they entered. Some of them entered the sphere for the first time on their turn.
Oh.
And then ended on their turn.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
They couldn't see the cloud of
They're just going.
Really?
These guys are.
They're zealots and they're not going to stop even though there's a cloud of insects.
They were kind of charging at this point, and it just kind of appeared in front of them. And yeah, they could go around, but
Yeah, they're not going to do that because they're who they are.
next time they may.
Yeah.
But they didn't really know what this was about.
12 and 14 is 26.
Okay. 20. Another one dead. Another one dead. Alright.
Cool.
So you get for running into a horde of locusts.
Hey, that's a really cool spell. I did not. When I was first looking at it, I was like, I don't know, but then it said 4d10. I went, wait.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, none of them can reach anyone on this turn.
Okay.
So they're just sitting in the cloud, getting devoured by locusts. Giant cannibal locusts.
They put Sturgis to shame.
Yeah. Victor is going to take one look at that and go, that's a nope cloud. And so he is going to pull out his longbow. He is going to fire a trio of arrows. And he gets more arrows. Okay. 15 will miss.
Mm.
23 will hit. And a 28 will hit.
Nice.
Mm. 11 and 9 points of damage. 2 points of damage. Alright. And a Dead Templar.
Oh, yay! I'm getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Yes. And the fire is still burning behind us.
Oh, good. Oh, that's right. That's the best part. They're
That's
not getting
why
it
we're
out.
here.
Yes, I forgot all about that. Right. They will not get it put out.
No.
Yes.
Which makes it harder for them to replenish their.
It certainly
siege
doesn't
stuff.
make it. It certainly we're
no,
not
it
giving
just
them
makes
anything
it so
on
they have to
platter.
actually use their bridging equipment to get across the moat.
It also means that they can't. You know, we're not handing them repairs on a silver platter with the.
Well, they would have knocked
That's
the
what I
walls
was just
down
saying.
and used them to bridge the moat
Mm-hmm.
more than anything else.
I see.
So that's the big thing. Of
Okay.
Short bow dude is gonna take 2 more shots.
Is this townspeople?
Yep. That's a miss. And that's a miss.
You're gonna have to give him some lessons.
Gonna have to get the blood out of his eye.
Give him healing.
Oh.
He's on 6 hit points.
Oh.
Longbow fares better with a 21. Dealing 4 points of damage.
Good.
And the other squad is going to open fire. Natural 20.
Whoa!
14 points of damage.
Okay.
Another natural 20. Seven points of damage. Hit. $11 points of damage. The running townsman is going to run up to the line and wait, not wanting to run into the insects either.
Smart man. Is he going to hold his action then until somebody comes through?
Sure, let's do that.
I was just wondering.
No, it's a good plan. Miss. Heavy crossbow. Another miss. Oh, natural 20 from a heavy crossbow.
Yay.
$11 points of damage. Hit from a sling.
Whoa, cool.
2 points of damage. First Templar goes down. The impact will hit the crossbow. Bolt.
That's down as in dead down?
Dead,
or just,
dead.
Okay.
7 points of damage. 2 points of damage. 11 points of damage. And another 11. This guy's not happy. Okay. Top of the round. It is Finn. He is going to regret his bravery and run back
I like it.
as fast and as far as he can go. And he is going to spin around and take a shot at one of the Templars. Without advantage, because he's not hidden.
Right.
Still, 25 will hit. And 12 points of damage. No, 11 points of damage. Okay. With no sneak attack, he's
Yeah.
a little cool.
Yeah. Well, no, 12 points of damage is wonderful. I can sometimes
11.
get as much as 2, you know.
He is now going to take his bonus action and hide. Having run 50 feet back the way he came.
Good. Yeah, because they're coming through.
Well, not maybe not all the way to 50, but definitely run far enough away that he's out of reach, but within the 80-foot required distance to keep him inside of non-disadvantaged range for his crossbow. Badger, you're up. Grondir's on deck.
So how close am I to my swarm that I put up? Approximately, do you know? Or to the ones coming through?
I would say no more than 60 feet. Now.
And I can run 30?
What's the range on that thing?
The insect plague? 300 feet.
Oh.
I could be 300 feet away from
Okay,
But
I
I
just want to make
wasn't.
sure that it wasn't like... No, you're not. No, they weren't 300 feet away. I was just trying to think of... I want to make sure this wasn't like a 30-foot casting distance or something
I think I
short
could-
like that, so I wasn't
Right,
being
so
like, oh
I
yeah,
see.
you're totally 60 feet away, and then you're like, wait a minute, that's a 30-foot casting radius. or
Right, no,
something.
since I can cast 120 feet away, would it take my whole action
120
to...
feet away.
if I'm attacking with a spell?
Yeah, but you got a 600... Well, no, that's not an attack range, but...
No, not for that one.
No.
I'm just saying, they're coming through. I don't really want to be that close to them at this point in time.
So, I'd say you're probably no more than... 40 feet away from them?
So if I...
And you have to stay away from a concentration spell. As
She has
long as it's
Warcaster.
out.
So
Huh?
she has Warcaster. Warcaster means she gets advantage on Constitution saving throws to concentrate on a spell.
No, okay. I just meant that if she does another one, then she loses it.
Yes, that.
Right, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not going to be, like, attacked and lose my concentration. So I think I can go 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I got
Which
the boots.
boots are you wearing?
Springing and striding. No, wait. Am I? Let me see.
Well, the question is, are you wearing the boots of Shining Spring or the boots of Elvenkind?
Nope, I'm not wearing the boots of Elvenkind. I've got the stringing and striding on because there was no need for stealth here.
Okay.
So did not put those on. So I can go 30 feet. I just like to get back a little bit further than I am. So that puts me 70 feet back. Should not be an issue for anything. Okay, let me get my board here. Okay, first we're going to,
So now you're 70 feet away from them.
right, but I can still maintain concentration on that. So I'm going to...
Well, honestly, the casting range on a concentration spell does not necessarily mean you have to stay a maximum of 300 feet, or a minimum, or
Within
maximum
the
of-
300
within
feet?
feet of the spell once it is cast.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know about that.
I'm not anywhere
I
near
don't
getting
think-
out of. I'm not looking to be 300 feet away from them, but 70 feet's not that far. But I want to spiritual weapon somebody in there.
All right, go for it.
Oh, 31?
Yeah, that'll hit.
I think that's good.
That'll hit almost anything that walks.
Oh, okay. But not necessarily something that flies.
Well, I'm just saying, like, almost anything that breathes on this planet,
Okay,
in this realm,
okay.
or many things that don't breathe, honestly.
It was almost a 20. Looking for the 20. So I have 20 points of damage on somebody.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh, that's good. All right, so now, what can I do? What can I do? What would be fun
Oh, you're 70 feet away,
here?
and the range on Sacred Flame is 60 feet.
But for me, it's 100.
No, it's not, because you don't attack. Because you don't attack.
Oh, it's not an attack. That's right.
The Guiding Bolt
Yes.
is like 240 foot range with you. It's
Yep.
120 foot range normally.
Yep. Yeah, that could be fun.
That's 4d6 with a first level spell.
All right, how many? Let's see. So it's 3 for each, or no, 1 for each after that, or
1d6 per level above first.
let's.
Given what you're facing right now, it is unlikely you're going to be dealing with a lot of imminently perilous threats.
My guiding
And
bolt
at the
only hits.
very least, if one of the party members goes down, you can use your action to cast Spare the Dying as a cantrip.
Yeah.
Automatically
Right.
stabilize them.
Right.
And they will not be making death saves.
This guiding bolt, can it split like if I have? Nope. Okay, so
One
it's straight
beam
one.
of-
Yeah.
One beam, one target.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But when do magic missiles can be split up?
You could.
Now, do I like shoot one and see if it kills somebody, or do I have to shoot and split?
You have to
Pre-plan.
pre-select.
I'm gonna do guiding bolt just because
Alright.
I've done this for a long time, and I'm gonna do it at. How many D4s?
4d6
What D6? Oh gosh.
at the first level.
So-
You want help?
For what? How many to choose? Yeah.
No, with more dice. You have 4d6 with you.
Sixes I have. I have a whole bag of
Okay.
sixes. So we'll do it. I'm gonna do at third level and do 66. That seems like a. I mean, they're wounded in there. A lot of them are. So I don't want to like give them 10d6 or something crazy like that, and have you say yes, he was dead at your first in dice. That would really make me mad. What did I say? 3, 4,
6.
6 total. 2, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's see what we can do here.
Oh, look at you. You're almost to a rogue.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice.
You're like a 5th or a 7th level rogue.
Yeah, that was-
I mean, a little higher, but you know.
yeah. So it's 22 points of damage.
Alright. He's dead.
Oh, cool. Well, this is fun. I'm killing people left and right.
Roger, you're up. Elizabeth's on deck. Okay.
Wow.
He's dead. He's dead. Look, you rolled 2d6. Even if he succeeded, that's a minimum of 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay, now I've got to figure out who is left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. All looking bad.
And they're where?
Scattered throughout the insect cloud.
Did I roll my d8 for the spiritual weapon?
You know,
I cast it, but
No.
I didn't roll any damage for it.
Do it.
I need to do that. I'm looking here to crossing off going, I don't remember rolling that. Okay. Alright guys, let's see what we can do here. $22.
Okay. It's another one dead.
Are those your glasses?
Nope, I just found them in the
Okay, I just all of a sudden saw glasses there.
yep, they were in the
Another one's dead.
Another one's dead?
Yeah.
So now there's 5.
Oh,
Yes.
hi, ho. We're gonna kill these guys. So to speak.
How scrutable of you.
Yes, very, very.
Alright. Round gear. Having burned the last of the life out of the Templar that you just attempted to ram with your flaming sphere, you're going to do what now?
How many can I get with the 5th level?
Fifth level what? Fireball? Same as the normal amount. It's 30-foot radius. So you can get 6.
And there's 5 left.
And I'll say for the sake of mapless combat that
Oh, I need a 4th level, which then I...
well, I'm just saying they're scattered around, but I'll say that I, the DM, just shouldn't put them together
No.
because realistically you'd get no more than 2 or 3 to go. But
I guess I'll just magic. I mean, we're getting to the point where we're almost done with today.
that's what I'm saying. If I just chunk them all together, you'll probably wipe them out. If you want to go that route, I'm willing to use DM fiat to just magically shuffle them into a close little
Do
area.
it! What fun!
Sure.
That would be
We're
fun.
like you said, we're almost done.
Yeah.
We're just
No, I was thinking,
This is
you
just
know,
a
I don't
rolling
need to
dice.
save my...
no.
No.
Plus,
Spells
this
at
is
this
just a
point.
question of mopping up at this
Yeah.
point. We're really just
And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's what I need. That's why I did. I like it.
Oops.
It's way over there. It bounced off the cup.
I can't get it.
I know. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10.
Where? Oh. It was black, hiding on a black screen.
Yeah, I could see the gold lettering and the raised geometry there. I get it. I lost a dice bag in my lap twice.
Yeah. Okay. 12. What are you?
4.
12. Let's see. 12. 18. 24, 25, 26. 31.
What about that other one? 32.
32.
Alright. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's almost dead.
Whew.
The guy with the
This is
long
gonna
roll
be
take
like,
care of
you
him.
know. No, Elizabeth is up
Oh,
next. She's
Elizabeth is just
go,
gonna kind of look
"Boo!"
at that. Elizabeth is just gonna kind of look at that. Look at the insects. Look at you.
Oh, push him in, push him in.
He's in the cloud.
Oh!
And
wow.
just go, no. And just kind of sit down on the ground.
Well, she can hold her action until after this.
He's not going to make it out of the cloud.
I know, but if he...
Roll 4d10.
Alright.
No, you know what? Yeah, roll 4d10.
I can do that.
Actually, never mind. He's dead.
Okay. Last time I forgot
He
I
didn't
rolled
save.
10.
Well, in that case, they would all died before.
Yeah, I know, but I was getting my 2
So, they're all
D10s
dead.
here, so that's why I only had 22.
Yeah.
Because-
So I was wondering about that. I
yeah,
was like, wow, you rolled bad.
really bad. Good for just 2.
Yes.
Bad for 4.
So, Wait a minute, how did you get 21 on 2d10?
22.
How did you get 22 on 2d10?
2 and a 10.
That's 12.
Then it must have been a roll 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I was like, you can't roll more than 20 on 2d10.
Right. So I must have rolled 4 that was really bad rolling.
Right. I was
Okay.
thinking there, like,
Yeah, good point.
can't mathematically roll 22 on 2d10.
Right.
She's magical being.
No, I am not a magical being.
Math rocks don't lie.
Yes, no, that's right. I did roll 4, but I just didn't remember. It was such a low roll, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I must have just forgotten.
Yeah. If you rolled anything less than 20, I would have been able to say, yeah, you should have.
Yeah,
You
no,
could
you're right.
roll.
I just, it was so low. I was
okay,
worried.
so with that happening, the Templars are going to back off.
Back up? Or the ones that are still way
They're
back
not
there?
gonna. They're gonna be like, this is not. This effort is no longer profitable. And so they are going to regroup and prepare to come at you guys with battering rams and towers once the wall burns down. So that's going to take a couple of hours, probably most of the rest of the day at this point. They're not going to try and put it out. It's burned too far to be worth the effort of contesting.
Well, plus we
at
would
this
still,
point.
I was going to say, we'd still...
Worth the effort of contesting. It would probably cost them. They would probably have to throw most of their army at you guys too.
How many are left?
Best estimates?
Yeah.
4,000.
Just a hair over 300.
How many have we killed?
Just a hair over 150 or so.
Okay. Okay.
And we still aren't even close to everybody, the ship getting to where we need and everything.
We're how many days have we had? 3 days? 2 days?
4.
4 days total? Okay.
Yep, here we are. 3 p.m. Wait, the last... Well, no, this is the end of the 4th day because it's 3 p.m. on the 4th day.
So the end of the 4th day.
No, excuse me. 8 p.m. Temple. So this is the today was the 5th day.
We're winding
Anyway,
down on the 5th day.
So what time is it approximately? Probably. I just want to.
Afternoon.
Okay.
Approaching sundown in an hour or two, probably.
I just-
And then it takes 7 days, I said?
Yeah.
So we've got
2 more days.
2 more days until they arrive. And then we have a decision to make.
Yeah.
Whether we want to stick around and let the captain try and negotiate,
Yeah.
which was not our plan, or
Right.
teleport into the Pearl of the Depths and negotiate, and then sail back at the head of an army. And then once we've negotiated, we have the choice to either sail back at the head of a mercenary armada on the ship,
Right.
or just teleport back
Yeah.
and keep fighting while they arrive.
Come the Marines.
Bit of a hold the line, brother moment.
Yes.
Like Gilliman and Sanguinius in the Horse Heresy.
Yes.
With
Yes.
them
Yes.
being
Yes.
Gilliman
I think it'd be,
and Russ, and us being Sanguinius, Dorn, and the Khan holding the walls of Terra against the Haruzian heretics.
Yeah.
this is not something I can see any way of it happening, but I just
Wait a
looked-
minute. Are you going to
No,
speak
no,
something?
finish it.
No,
Okay.
no.
What do you say?
Well, but
He is
I
the
want to get
DM.
him in a pincher.
Uh-huh.
So that
Oh, yeah.
the mercenaries were coming in behind him, and we're there, and all of a sudden they're like,
The only way I can
We're
see that
dead.
happening is when the mercenaries arrived in the horizon. We take us, and over a series of transitions, probably burning some of your scrolls if we want to move fast, or just going slow over a day or two if we want to move stealth and conserve our resources, teleporting the entire war party plus horses of the children of Neverwinter
oh,
behind the Templar lines, and then waiting, hopefully undetected, until the mercenaries from Mintarn make landfall in Leyland and then sally out in a full-bore charge at the Templars, drawing their attention, at which point we attack from the rear
Right. So.
and try not to die, because there's going to be like at least 100 of them left, maybe between us and any reinforcements. Which, given the amount of pounding we've been giving, I don't know if I fear that, but whatever.
Well, yeah, but yeah. So if we had, because we just got 60 of them in about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we can see the ship on the horizon, approximately how many days will it take for them to get here, or hours, or whatever that is?
No more than a day.
So
Probably a couple of hours.
So if we leave a sending stone with them, they can message us before you can see the ship on the horizon. Just, a little bit, as much as they can.
Alternatively, we take the entire 7 days that they spend sailing back, teleporting us and most of the Leyland defenders out to a point well beyond, maybe even well beyond the walls, that somebody knows well enough to have some kind of token from.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially the rogue.
You could send a scout out.
I was gonna say maybe the rogue goes out and
he's gonna
collects
he's gonna
something
plant
from
those
beyond
beans. He can go beyond it, and while the beans are growing, it'd be a huge distraction. Something just crossed my mind. Oh, if we take the defenders and we go, isn't the town going to be completely overrun?
Well, I said most. If we leave 1 or 2 squads to put up a front of defense and man the siege engines
Okay.
and siege artillery, even if the Templars were to rush the barricades, they would have to break the barricades down with the defenders hailing fire on their heads and then running away the minute the breach is affected. And as they move closer, they're going to come into range of the siege artillery.
Mm-hmm.
And the artillery part comes into bear and starts pounding them with rocks and ballistite bolts as they get closer, if the Templars figure out that there's something going on here. Even if they smell some shenanigans and rush the town, there's like 6 more or 5 more palisade walls.
Right. They have to
Then there's the actual walls of Leyland,
Mm-hmm.
which have been reinforced since the siege last time.
Right.
And the whole time they'd be advancing under fire.
Right.
From the
So they
mangonels,
wouldn't
the
just be
ballast,
able to
from the
run
trebuchets, then the mangonels, and the ballistade would be adding
Right.
their layers of fire
Right.
as they got closer and closer and closer. And if we managed to get some kind of heavy combustibles, we could set the walls up so that the defenders could fire the walls as soon as they withdrew, forcing the Templars to wait under a pelting hail of missiles
That would just
until
chew up time.
or at least
And-
fight the fire and then break the walls down,
Mhm.
and so on, etc.
Yeah.
While
That'll
we
work.
take maybe up to all but 2 squads, leave them behind, leave Lionel and,
We're only talking
his
about
mates.
basically for about 24 hours tops. Right?
well, depending how long we took, if you didn't want to burn any teleport scrolls, it could take a lot longer because you would have to teleport, you'd be teleporting like 30 or more people, 4 to 6 at a time, plus the Children of Neverwinter, plus our animals.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd be sitting out beyond the Templar lines, hiding,
Mm-hmm.
an increasingly large war party
Mm-hmm.
out behind them, and then as Rongir did however many teleports he can teleport on 7th and 8th, maybe a 9th level spell,
Mm-hmm.
burning that as a teleport
Mm-hmm.
spell. So like you have what, 2 7ths, 1 8th, and 1 9th, I think. 1 7th, 1 8th, 1 9th.
1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9.
So you get 3 teleports per day free. Because even if the teleport spell isn't affected by upcasting, you can cast it with an 8th level
Right,
slot
right.
as a 7th level
Yeah,
teleport.
right.
I just withdraw from the. If I withdraw from the fighting,
Uh-huh.
I can do 2 rounds of
Okay.
spells.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how many slots you have, so you can move.
6. I can do 6.
So 6 willing creatures. So that's
No, I can do 6.
okay. So 6 of those. So you can
Yeah.
move that number of people per teleport. So you have.
I think it's 5 there.
I think it's 5 at a time, too.
I can move 5 at a time.
No, wait a minute. We were going to be
No.
able to bring somebody with us before. When
Up
we
to
were...
8 willing creatures,
Yeah.
yourself, and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice. So, you
9
grab
total.
the 5 of us, plus the 3 war animals.
Mhm.
You walk around on foot for now, because really we're not here to run. We're here to
When we're
fight.
traveling,
And we're here to
I
hide.
can hop on the back of
Well,
somebody's warhorse if we're.
We wouldn't be doing anything more than teleporting to a hidden location and then going to ground.
Right, but when it's
initially.
time for us to get to their behind
Well,
them.
we'd be sneaking up on them.
Okay.
We'd get the sending stone message and be like, we're X number of hours out on my signal at this time. Attack. And also, it would not be subtle because we would be waiting for the Mintar mercenaries' charge on the Templars
Right.
to make our move from the rear,
Right.
where we would be. So we would be going to ground as soon as we teleported.
Yeah.
So 8 at a time, we get us out immediately.
Yeah.
We then get, there are a total
That's 2 out of the 6 spell slots.
of 8 squads of 10. So if we took 6, that would be
48.
10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 51. 9 of the Leylon defenders are dead. So we took, it'd be 51 people. So you can transport
7.
24 people per rest. 8 times 3.
Right.
So you have 3 7th level or above spells, or spell slots. So you could take 24 people at a go. So that's 24, 4 hours, 48, 4 hours, 8 hours. 52. Am I doing that right?
That's 4 more. 4 more people.
Oh, no, not 52. 72. That's 24 more people. 72. 12. So we would. You need 8 hours. Well, yeah.
Yes, because-
8 hours and change
Right.
to get the people, to get the entire war party out.
I don't think there's. Yeah, that would be. I think very doable because we're not talking about us being gone for 8 days
No.
or anything like that.
We'll be dealing with you being out of the fight for about a day.
You know,
Yeah,
we
and I
might
haven't been
do-
killing a lot of people anyway. Here's the other thing that this is a great plan, and then we start thinking about, okay, at this point in time we are going to be able to take them, all of them out.
Yes.
The question is, how do we maintain the least number of casualties? Because long term, we're not really fighting them. They're a wild card that some DM threw at us. They were. Our goal is getting
Lionel on the throne.
Lionel back on the throne. And so we probably don't want to lose any of our mercenaries when we're...
And we'd kind of rather, I know you at least, would rather not have any more of the Leyline defenders die.
Not even one
Yeah.
if we can avoid it. Yeah.
So at that point, with that, what you would want to do is one of two options. Sit tight, let them come to us, and repel them as necessary, trying to keep the defenders as far back from the line as possible. Go negotiate with the mercenaries, teleport back, and do the same thing. Second option, start taking the fight more aggressively to the Templars. Start
With
raiding their
just
camp
us
with
doing
just the 5 of us and maybe our war animals.
And we could actually teleport...
Oh, Feth. I forgot that they had the war animals with them. When we went out to contest the wall, Victor, Elizabeth, and Finnan should have had their war animals with them because I was like, yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah,
We're in
right.
open field combat at this point with no one around.
We did all that with no war. You know what? Not bad.
Well, we want
But
to
that's
keep
something
them, but we don't want to... They're kind of squishy.
Yeah, but I try not to hit them if I can help it.
Oh.
If I have an attack left over and I feel like it would be somebody who would hit it, then I'll throw 1 or 2 shots at them. But if they get hit more than once, I'm like, no, we're not hitting them anymore. And if I feel like they're going to get killed, I'm not going to attack them.
Yeah.
I did that
But-
once. I don't want to do that again.
But-
I felt like a Class A jerk killing
that was hard.
Shape Breath.
Yeah, that was
That
hard.
was just so far beyond mean that just felt wrong.
Yeah.
That was really hard.
So the war animal is there as pretty much untouchable, with me just kind of, if I'm feeling like the fight is going too easily, I may throw one shot at the animal. If the animal is doing a really bang up job of dealing damage, I may have one guy take a swing at it with something to be like, hey, stop hitting me.
Get back a little bit, yeah.
But they also, Celeborn and Shade Breath, at the very least, have... Celeborn has 18 armor class, and so does...
It's not as squishy as
Shade
it used to
Breath.
be.
Oh, okay.
Well, 19 hit points is still 19 hit points. And that's not going anywhere.
Right.
But no, what I mean is 19 hit points. When I started off with 14, and they did, before they got armor...
It was the armor that was the big thing. They have 18 armor class now. They're not
Yeah.
as easy to hit. They're still as squishy,
Right, but just not so
but they're just not as easy to hit. You got a squishy center, but they've got a lot harder shell.
But if we took all of us off, Finnan needs to do some nighttime scouting,
And
get
some
us a
beam
couple of key points that would make good attack points, and then we can attack from that point, fall back. I only need, and so I
You
then,
theoretically need two.
but I
two
can
teleport
move,
spells
I can
if
move
you-
us around.
If you wanted to do what I think you're doing, which is a teleport attack, the two options from that would then be either carry a teleport scroll just in case. You need to Hail Mary you two out, because you'll be on foot.
Right.
Because we'd be carrying the tribal trio, and 3 war animals brings us to 7 other willing creatures.
Right.
If you wanted to give one of you a riding animal, maybe you get a riding animal.
Because I can ride on anybody else's.
Because you can jump on his animal and run.
Yeah.
And the horse will carry double for a mad sprint back to
Right.
Leylon.
Right.
Well, I wasn't even thinking we just need to get out of range. We don't have to go to Leylon when we're getting out of the battle. We go someplace else, and then we teleport the next time to another place and attack from there. And so we've got.
Yeah.
I'm thinking strategically. They're going to go, where are these guys coming from next? And if you're a general, you're going.
Not only that, but we all can look like somebody different. There's one squad, because we all have right? There's one squad over there. Oh my gosh, there's a different squad, because they look like, that's a possibility. And then they
if you're
think
willing
there's
to burn
twice as
some
many
spell
people.
slots and some teleport scrolls,
Yeah.
then we could. It won't. I would. To metagame mildly based on what little you know of these guys, I don't think it would demoralize them.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Confused.
confused, maybe. Again, these guys are not exactly the most easily rattled.
I
I'm
thought you
not
were going to
easily
say they're not the
rattled, but
brightest light bulb in the.
That too, they're also not the most bright.
No,
in
but if
terms
you
of-
look at it from a standpoint of if they think there's 2 squads, they might split, or they might
Yeah, but
think
again,
of
with
it
300
differently.
guys, how much does that matter if you send 100 guys over here and 100 guys over
Well,
here?
we're going to try and kill.
They can-
How many do you think you can kill over the
Well,
course
that's the
of
question.
7 days?
Then we have 2 days
Yeah,
to try to wipe them out
at night. Not even wipe them
before
out. Yeah,
before the mercenaries get here.
Because we can cast
If
things
you
at
can
night,
cast your big area
Earthquake.
effect spells, Earthquake,
right? Yeah.
Meteor Swarm, Firestorm,
Firestorm.
Flame Strike,
Right.
Fireball, then it can cast
In a surprise night attack.
yes.
Yeah.
A few.
He
Then it can
throws-
cast you can use Robe of Stars. You can use the Wondermatic Missiles. You can
Right.
do. Now, admittedly, those are not as dangerous, but the big ones like Meteor Swarm
Well, for people
and
who are
Earthquake.
scooting off the edges.
Well, Meteor Swarm and Earthquake are the 2 big ones that you 2 cast.
Yeah.
That are like area of effect Wompers.
Right.
Then you can wipe out a significant chunk of them
Right.
at a go.
Right.
And then close. And really, the only thing that I would say would stop us from continuing to fight in a raid at any given time would be you 2 running out of spell slots or somebody going down. Like,
Right.
actually going down.
Right.
And at that
So you
point,
should-
it's
I was
hightailing
gonna
out
say,
either by teleport or by
Teleport
horse.
us out of there because,
But-
well, yeah, we have horses.
Well, with horses, Victor can get Elizabeth up onto the horse, doubled up, and run the other horse behind them.
Yeah.
Or like lash the unconscious rider to the horse, or somebody can give them something to just pop them up enough to be conscious
Yeah, right.
for the ride back to Leyline, whether it's a
Right.
healing potion or a low level healing cure wounds
Right.
with Disciple of Life,
Right.
to just pop them up over the brink of unconsciousness so they
Right.
can ride,
Right.
and then we run for our lives
Yeah.
at full dash
Right.
back to Leyline. And either we do that if they go down, or you guys just burn every frickin'
Yeah.
spell,
Right.
every wand,
Right.
everything you've got.
And when it's gone, we
And
go.
when it's gone, we bail.
Yeah.
And then Finn does the same thing with the Robe of Stars.
Of course,
he starts,
I do have.
he starts with the Robe of Stars, and then he moves on to arrows and swords and whatever. And then when you run out of spell slots, we retreat under fire with covering fire from the cantrips, and then we ball.
I do have a little bit of advantage with Blood Fury too.
Yes.
So
well,
we
that's
can fight
for
through
that's
that.
for melee. If we get
If we get
stuck,
that close, right.
if you get jumped in
Right.
melee, then that's when your Blood Fury happens.
Yeah.
But at the ideal in this,
Should not be.
you stay back. The fighters cover your edges,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys just pummel them with every spell slot, every
Spiritual weapon, but
charge of your magic missiles, every thing you've got, and maybe even we use, I don't know, maybe we use Necklace of Fireballs, maybe we don't. But at the very least, we have them.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
right,
know
the
what you guys do, but I know
You
that the
guys
three
do.
of us have them.
Yeah.
We don't.
And so, well, you have fireballs. Maybe don't use those because they're non-rechargeable, but anything rechargeable, you just burn every rechargeable entity you've got,
Uh-huh.
and really it's a start at the top and work your way down kind
Well,
of a
if we
thing.
start with an earthquake and a meteor swarm,
Right,
they
that's what I'm
might not think. I mean, they still might be surprised when we show up.
Exactly. You're not
So
gonna.
we have
They're not gonna
surprise
think
attack.
you have. They're not gonna think that you are there necessarily if you're good
right.
on your stealth.
Right.
And then, you guys stay a little further back from the camp potentially, while the Howling Trio goes screaming into the camp on horseback.
How far can the horses travel in one turn?
120 if they dash.
So we can stay. I can stay 120 feet back. So there's no stealth necessary. If I'm
Right. So what I'm saying is
120 feet back.
we
yeah.
may even under cover of night we may just not even burn a teleport
Right.
and just creep up
Yeah.
under stealth.
Right.
And then just you guys open the ball with fire from heaven and the earth
Earthquake.
opening up underneath them.
Yeah.
And then the terrible trio just goes screaming into the camp at full gallop
Right.
and starts cutting them down while you guys move up close enough so you can see and shoot things
I've got night vision.
until you're out of and there will probably be
Spells.
torchlight, so at the very least it'll be dim light running
Yes,
around.
yes.
And once things started catching fire with fireball and
Exactly.
flaming sphere and things like that, you would be able to see, and then you just burn
Yeah.
your 9s, your 8s, your 7s, your 6s, your 5s, your 4s, your 3s, your 2s, your 1s.
Mhm.
You burn your wand,
Yep.
your 2 wands. You throw full send shots with both of them, so two turns.
Right.
You're done.
Right.
You hold nothing back. You run
Spiritual weapon.
either mastered spells or cantrips while she is burning the last of her stuff.
Right.
Once you're both completely drained of spells,
Yeah. And they're just.
you do something prestidigitation-wise. You
I
have,
can do
you have presto?
thaumaturgy. No. I
Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy, that's the one. So you do something thaumaturgically
Right.
to, as a prearranged signal,
Right.
to sound retreat,
Yep.
and you start running for your lives back to the
Right.
camp.
Right.
And on the road, somebody grabs the two of you, or you guys bring your riding horses.
I think we should bring our
Bring
riding
your
horses.
riding
Leave them
horses then, and you
120
just
feet out or
bail.
whatever.
Full stop, you bail. Once
So
you,
if we do like a thaumaturgy is light also, right? I
it can be.
So if I do light high enough, then the watchers on the walls will know to open the doors.
Mhm.
Because we should be able to get in before, even if there's one or two of them chasing us. So it's
Even if they're chasing you, they're on foot.
good point. Yeah, they're not
So
going
they
to catch us.
have the speed of the
Right.
horses.
So we just, that signal tells us to retreat and tells somebody on the walls, get that gate open and be ready to close it behind the last
And
rider.
then the priests and
Right.
the acolytes
Yes.
and
Yeah.
the clerics
Right.
sit on the wall
Yeah.
and stand by
Yep.
to launch covering fire with
Yeah.
their highest level spells
Yeah,
if
you bet.
you're at all pursuit.
Right.
And that would really be a dice roll of whether the Templars are able to cohesively put together a pursuit after what you've done, after you just butchered them.
Right.
Well, I've decided that I open with Meteor Swarm, of course.
Obviously.
Then go to Sunburst, or
Yep.
whatever it is, which is an 8th.
Yep.
And then I start with the other things.
Yes.
And it can be...
Right, so it's
and
9,
I've got Chain Lightning at 7th.
Uh-huh. So you burn that. You just burn whatever you think is your most
Right.
destructive spells.
Right.
Well, I think that the two most destructive are Meteor
Yes.
Swarm and
Sunburst. Yes.
Sunburst.
Yeah.
So, but then once you hit 7th, you decide what your most destructive spell is at each level. And you decide, okay, is the Chain Lightning better, or is a 7th level Fireball better? Is the...
Of a Fireball is 12.
Right.
See, I'm
So that's
thinking the
that's your
insect swarm
choice.
at one side or the
But
other is
again,
weird.
the Chain Lightning is 8d10 or 6d10.
But it's
on
to a
three-
bunch...
on
yeah.
3 targets.
Yeah.
So it's a few fewer than Fireball in terms of dice and targets, but it may do a little bit more damage on average. And then you do whatever your highest ninth
Ninth
is.
would be Earthquake. That's my ninth, isn't it?
That's your 7th.
Oh gosh,
I don't honestly know if you have anything that's a dangerous spell at 9th, but I
think
can
that's
check.
all life spells at that point in time.
Right, so you...
So my most dangerous one would. Although I can upcast anything?
Sure.
On ninth?
let me check.
Because I'm trying to think of anything I've got at
Earthquake.
ninth or eighth, and I'm not coming up with anything.
Yeah, you got nothing.
Well,
Earthquake doesn't do anything if you go up.
But,
Flame Strike.
yeah.
Woo.
Which is a 5th level, right?
Firestorm is a 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't go up. Flame Strike goes up.
Yeah, so that would be my 9th level.
So that's
After
only
Earthquake.
10 feet, though. So,
But I don't have anything else.
well, that's the thing. You can upcast without... You can cast any spell of a lower level with a higher level slot. Even if you don't... Even if it doesn't do anything.
Right.
How
You
much
can
healing
functionally
can she
cast.
do with a 9th level?
Oh, God. A 9th would be True Resurrection or Mass Heal. And so...
The Mass Heal is what I was wondering.
Yeah, hang on. So Mass Heal...
We would all be carrying potions of Superior, I'm just letting you know right now. Making sure that they're easily accessible.
But they're not...
We
they're
still have cash. They're not the most expensive thing we've ever bought.
No.
I thought the Superior
Mass
were.
Heal. Holy mud. So this is what it describes. 9th level evocation, cast in time 1 action, range 60 feet, components verbal somatic, duration instantaneous. A flood of healing energy flows from you into injured creatures around you. You restore up to 700 hit points, divided as you choose among any number of creatures you can see within 60 feet.
5 into 700? Well, and of course it would be, yeah.
Creatures healed by this spell are also cured of any diseases and any effect making them blind or deafened. The spell has no effect on non-living constructs.
That's like 140 hit points a person.
Yeah.
We should, well, then I'll save the 9th for the mass healing should we need something.
Yeah, you would be
At
doing
8.
over unkill.
I'd be doing, yeah, right.
Underkill. At 8th, you have Earthquake. My bad, it was not a 7th,
Oh,
it was an 8th.
Okay. And then
So-
7th is but I could
Firestorm. 7th is Firestorm.
Firestorm, and that's definitely a, and then
So
Insect Plague is-
saving your 9th because you're
Mhm.
able to do
You can heal the whole
That.
town.
because you're able to do that. That is just nuts.
You have to be careful. None of the opponents are within that range.
It's your you divide it as
of
you
your
choose.
choice.
Choose,
Yeah.
You can also do things like Gate and True Resurrection and Astral Projection at 9th level, but those are not important for now.
Not for this particular one.
But the saving
was
your
that?
9th, you use 8th. You open the ball with Earthquake at 8th.
Yep.
You then launch a Firestorm at 7th. How many 7s do you have? 1?
1.
Then you use your 6th.
Couple of those.
What is harm?
What is what?
Harm.
I have to-
Oh my lord. You unleash a virulent disease on a creature you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 14d6 necrotic damage, halved on success.
That's just one person though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
But-
probably not gonna go for one person.
No, but it's nasty. It's something to remember.
So could I? Blah, blah, blah.
At 6th, you have either Planar Ally or upcasting something else.
Yeah, I think I would probably upcast like.
Well, let me refresh your memory on Planar Ally real fast before you make a hasty decision.
Okay.
Find it. Here it is. You beseech an otherworldly entity. Oh, it takes 10 minutes, but you can cast it beforehand.
Yeah.
You beseech an otherworldly entity for aid. The being must be known to you, a god, a primordial, a endearing prince, or some other being of cosmic power. That would be your god.
God.
Then it says celestial in your case, probably, or an elemental. If you know a specific creature's name, you can speak that name when you cast the spell to request that creature. You might get a different creature anyway. DM's choice. It is under no compulsion to behave in any particular way. You can ask the creature to perform a service. Okay, never mind. Let me double check what summon celestial runs at.
I just. Conjure Celestial.
Conjure celestial.
7th. But I never get it.
That's no. That's
Oh, that's
divine intervention,
yeah.
which you can use.
Yeah, but it would burn a spell slot.
No, burns your
Oh,
once
it's-
per day ability.
Right.
Summon celestial. Conjure celestial
In case you're looking for it alphabetically.
is not even, wasn't Tasha's. Right. I hate when I'm right sometimes. Spells. Summon celestial.
Oh, mine says Conjure. Huh. Okay. It's a 7th level?
Let me check. Summon celestial.
Well, it says in my.
5th. Awesome time.
So this Conjure says it's a 7th. It's weird.
It's conjure.
Maybe it has changed over the years.
No. There may be something. I'm gonna really check and see if conjure celestial's in here. Conjure celestial. You summon a celestial of challenge rating 4 or lower, which appears in the market space. You can see within range. It is friendly to you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So you get a hold of a celestial of challenge rating 5 or challenge rating 4 or lower at 7th level. You can also use summon celestial at 5th. To get a celestial spirit as either Avenger or Defender. But yeah, and we can work out what you would do at each spell level later,
Yeah.
because we are well over time at this point.
Oh gosh.
Chittering. So the timer went off like right as we were starting to discuss
Oh,
strategy.
okay. I'm sorry. I missed
No,
it
it's not
completely.
fine. It's about 10 minutes, 20 minutes of your overtime.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is our plan at this point, is to conduct night raids tonight. We do a 8-hour rest.
Right. Because it's kind of late afternoon right now.
We conduct an 8-hour rest.
Uh-huh.
We run at them at whatever time we're back online. We burn everything we've got. The fighters just blood them until you guys are out of spells.
Yep.
Finnan starts with his robe and then switches to his arrows, which I keep forgetting to check his inventory on, but whatever. And then you guys call for retreat and we run for our lives.
I think this is going to be fun.
I think it's going to be fun too.
This-
It's just
I like
be
this,
us
yeah.
going at it
Right.
against.
I mean, we've never really just let our
Right.
hair
This is
hang
gonna-
down.
This is going to be a full bore, like no holds barred, no brakes on, gas to the pedal to the metal fight.
This is something where we go, you want to go after magic people? You're about to find out what that means.
Right, and we're going to hold nothing back in these
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah,
The
right.
fighters are going to burn their action surges right off the bat. You guys are going to burn your top spells down. Finnan's going to burn everything he's got before he starts lobbing arrows at them. Elizabeth's going to burn all her fighting spirit points right off the bat. Victor's going to burn his superiority dice and his maneuvers right off the bat. Then we're just
Anything that's not that is rechargeable.
they're all rechargeable.
Well, yeah.
So we're just going to
But-
burn every
yeah.
rechargeable resource we've got
Right.
into the ground.
The
against
Hat
these
of
guys.
Jewels is not
The Helm
rechargeable.
of Brilliance.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay. So she can get rid of that.
I don't know. I'm not
That might come in handy when
Yeah,
we're
it's
going
terrible.
after the king or whatever.
Yeah, the Helm of Brilliance. The thing about that is like, it's got. She's got 16 fire opals. Which means she can cast Fireball 16 times. She can cast Daylight 14 times. She can cast Prismatic Spray 4 times. And she can cast Wall of Fire 8 more times. So, yeah. So yes, this is going to be the plan. We're going to just burn every rechargeable, renewable resource we've got
Yeah.
into the ground and run for our lives.
So
And hopefully, and just kill as many of them as we can.
right. I mean, we since
And
we're gonna
honestly,
do-
I'm tempted to just go until somebody goes down among the fighters and let you guys ping away with cantrips because you're not weak with your cantrips anymore.
yeah, right.
And just wait until we're in a serious enough bind that we actually need to run for it.
Yeah, because I mean, I can
Um,
flambe from
You
120
can set
feet
your
out.
Flum 60.
100. Oh, right. Sorry, I keep doing that. It's because it's written down that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
60
right
foot
there.
range on the Sacred Flame. And he can go from 150 feet with his.
With 60 feet out, I'll be easy to pick up on the road. I mean, I'm
Well, you
not
got a
gonna-
horse.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna bring my horse.
You're gonna have a horse, so you're gonna be fine.
But I would have to start
Um,
running before Victor and Elizabeth because my horse is not gonna run as fast as theirs.
No, you have the same. You have the same speed.
Oh,
They just
okay,
can't fight
okay.
as well.
Okay.
The horse is the same speed. It's just
Okay.
that the riding horse is not trained for war.
Okay. So yeah.
They're the same speed, but they're carrying armor.
They're carrying armor and they're carrying an armored
Yeah.
person. And then the direwolf is the direwolf. But and so Finnan may or may not start jumping in with his saber to give the direwolf a thing to do.
Yeah.
So, with that, sorry for running over time. We're gonna pick up that next week. Everyone, I appreciate you sticking around for our little fireside chat here as we discuss around the war table. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to leave a like, drop a comment. If you'd like to support the channel monetarily, the link to my Spotify, to my Shopify, Matt Walker's Bazaar is going to be in the description. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, that will be in the link in the description as well. If you'd like to subscribe, please turn on the post notifications bell to the all, because that's the actual subscription thing, because the algorithm, the way YouTube works. You can share it on social media, tell your friends about it, and as always,